asalaamu calaykum waraxmatullaahi wabarakaatu. wacan oo wanaagsan daawadayaal ku soo dhowaada barnaamij khaasa oo aanu ugu talagalnay daawadayaashayada qiimaha iyo qadarinta mudani in ay fiirsadaan. daawadayaal barnaamijkan run ahaantii waxaanu sameynay in aanu wax ka weydiino dadka aan ahayn soomaalida, dabcan waa dadka ajnabiga ah iyo fikirka ay ka aaminsan yihiin ummadda soomaaliyeed. run ahaantii waxaad ku arki doontaan barnaamijkan maanta su-aalo la weydiinayo oo dadweynaha dadka khaasatan aan soomaalida ahayn la weydiinayo, sida Soomaaliya halkay ku taalaa, sida soomaalidu maxay cunaan, soomaalidu maxay caan ku yihiin, iyo weliba su-aalo kale oo ay ka mid yihiin dabcan soomaalidu diin nooceeya ayay haystaan, diintooda ma noo sheegi kartaan. waxaa haddaba isweydiin leh dad badan oo ku nool qaaradda Yurub amaba dalalka Maraykanka iyo Canada iyo Australia, iyo in aynu in badan isweydiino oo aynu niraahno dadkan aynu la noolnahay waxay inaga aaminsan yihiin fikir khaldan, amaba in badan ba ay inoo soo jeediyaan dhaliilo ay inagu dhaliilayaan, sida dabcan ay yiraahdaan waxyaalo badanna ay dadka inagu tilmaamaan oo runtii qaarkood laga fiican yahay. haddaba dhalinyaro ay SOMSAT dirtay ayaa waxa ay ku foofeen dariiqyada wadanka Ingiriiska si ay u weydiiyaan dadka ajnabiga ahi waxa ay ka aaminsan yihiin Soomaalida. runtii waxaan filayaa in aad ula dhici doontaan jawaabaha ay bixiyeen oo run ahaantood qaarkood idinka qoslin doonaan. dabcan waxay kale oo barnaamijka iyana aad ku arki doontaan talooyin ay bixinayaan dadkaas ajnabiga ahi oo dabcan ay marka ay fikirka ay ka aaminsan yihiin iyo aqoontoodu inta ay leeg tahayba ay ka hadlaan, iyana ay kusoo gebagabayn doonaan wixii talo ay kula talin lahaayeen bulshada Soomaalida ee ku nool dalalkoodan aynu ugu nimi. waa hagaag, bal iminka horta aan idin kala baxo barnaamijka iyo su-aalahii iyo jawaabihii dadka ajnabigu ay ka aaminsanaayeen Soomaalida.
maduna sax iyo khalad kala saari waayeen, masaluuga midabkiyo sinjiga iyo magaco Soomaali baan ahay ummadaha la simano.
East Africa. In Africa.
Somewhere near Africa. In my ignorance.
North Africa.
In Africa.
Horn of Africa.
It's in Africa.
In East Africa.
Nope.
Africa.
I do. It's in Africa, southern East Africa.
It's in East Africa.
Africa.
I reckon it could be near Africa or somewhere in Nigeria.
In near to Africa or in Africa maybe.
It's troubles, so what's in the media, what's happening to it.
Yeah.
I think David Bowie's wife is Somalian and she's extremely beautiful.
I know about the piratism and anything else. I don't know.
The story I heard about the pirates.
It's pirates, very good at it.
Dry land.
I know it's a very big Catholic country, but that's all I know.
It basically doesn't really have much, it doesn't have a government right now, but people are trying to help with that. And at the same time, there is the problem with the whole piracy issue. I mean, it's a very delicate thing, but that's what it's kind of known for at the moment. There's also been a drought, like that has affected them greatly. So I think people should definitely go and help out with that thing. I mean, that's unfortunately what it's known for now. I'm not really sure, to be honest, on my part, what it was probably known for in the past.
Unfortunately, it'll be the pirates.
I ain't gonna lie, well, from what I've known from day one, it's war, civil war, so...
Yeah. Just a lot of hardship, suffering, and then obviously recently piracy and that.
No idea.
I know like loads of African runners are like long distance runners, so I think that's why I run in athletics.
Wasn't there a civil war there?
But I think they found a lot of oil recently.
Yeah.
Iron, poverty, drought, famine, child soldiers, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I know they want to say pirates.
Yeah, Somali pirates.
Yeah, I think it's
good-looking men and women.
I heard the news on BBC a long time when people were starving to death
and poverty. Yeah.
Probably Black Hawk Down, if I'm being honest.
Violence, war-torn country, a lot of instability, political unrest. Don't have a government there, I know that. I don't have a wide knowledge of Somalia, to be honest.
Well, I suppose the most common thing is the pirates, I'm afraid.
Civil war, separation, Somalia, Somaliland.
I listen from different people. They are Somalian. Beware of Somalian. They are poor people. They will snatch your mobile phone. Even it's blame on my country people as well. And I think they are poor and they are helpless. So they do sometimes things like this. But I don't have experience. But just I listen from different people.
I have no idea.
I don't know too many Somalians.
I think of sort of a culture, a strong cultural sense, sort of stuff like that.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
I'm not really know what they're known for as generally, but the ones that I've met have been very kind, very giving, very appreciative of things.
No, there's been quite a lot supposedly coming over recently. Like a big migration, but I don't know.
For me, I think it's a sense of community, sort of being together in groups, and women who get together in communities and do textiles and work together on projects like that.
Athletes. I haven't met any yet.
Opening up like phone shops. Big families, like loads of kids.
There are some very, very good Somalian people, but there are some nasty ones. They speak with their mouth, but their heart is far from what they believe. The women could be treated a lot better than what they are treated.
Arabic?
French, maybe, or kind of Afrikaans, I don't know.
Somalian. Really in Arabic.
I have to say I don't know the dialect.
Either Arabic or Somali itself as a language. I'm not really sure on that one.
Somalian.
Somalian.
Swahili.
Somalian. But Arabic as well.
Somalian. African. African. Somalian and African. Somalian and French. Africano. Somalian and African.
And sometimes French and Italian. They will. I am Somalian because they were colonised.
No, I don't know.
No idea. Arabic?
Somalian and African mix.
They speak Somali.
I'm not too sure, to be honest. I would say Somalian, but
I'd say kind of some Christian, some Muslim, mainly, I'd say.
I know there's a Muslim.
I think it's mostly Islam with some Christian as well.
Islam.
Muslim?
I would say between Muslim and Christians.
Islam.
I really don't know. God, Muslim?
I would have thought Catholicism.
Islam. Islam.
I think it's very Islamic.
They say that they are Muslims.
Islam.
Islam. I think it's Islam.
Muslim.
Islam. Muslim.
Muslim and Christianity.
No.
Fruit.
Just normal food like rice, chicken.
I'm guessing some sort of food.
I would imagine, staple diets of sort of the sub-African continent. A lot of rice, maybe a lot of fish.
Somali food. Rice.
Varied diet, mostly vegetarian, probably mostly vegetarian. Because
What Somali people eat? Well, I've had Ethiopian food before, so I don't know if it's similar to that. But yeah, just I don't know how else to answer that question.
Fish and rice-based products, kind of starchy foods, spicy foods.
I really don't know the answer to that one. No, I'm not sure.
I'm not too sure about the produce and stuff, but I'm sure it's good. So I'm sure it's a lot better than British foods, to be honest with you.
Well, it's a country with a lot going on. It's going to be a good place for anyone to come and get a decent bit of work.
Well, hasn't there been a conflict in the country for a while? So, they're coming here from conflict, so they're looking to settle and to escape the troubles in the country and stuff. So
there seem to be some who come because of political troubles and they want to get away for some reason or other, or economic reasons.
I suppose kind of we do have a tradition of a multicultural society from different areas of the globe, so I don't know whether that's picked up internationally or not, that there are lots of different creeds and colours and nationalities of people already living in the UK, so maybe that's something.
I think a lot of, especially for different reasons, I suppose there's some people who are coming to escape from conflict and to try and make a good life for themselves and their children, but I also think there's people who are maybe involved in creative industries and other types of industries that are coming to try and make the most of the talents here, and then, you know, hopefully to return again one day when things get a little bit better.
A better life like everybody else, like most migrants do. It's better somewhere else, you know, than where they live. Then you got to come, haven't they? Maybe some come to be educated, who knows, you know.
We're great. There's benefits and housings and
maybe to seek a better way of life other than what's going on in their country, because it must be hard to live at the moment for a lot of problems it's got.
Yeah, maybe because London Olympics is taking place this year in like a couple of weeks, so they might be here for the Olympics.
Because they like the culture. No.
say just wrap up warm for starters if you're living here, and just be open and embrace, because I find that most of the Somalian communities that do settle here, they are closed off, but I've got friends that are Somalian heritage, and I just need to embrace the country and accept it for what it is, really.
We have a lot of museums.
Try and integrate with all the other races here, not just the whites, whatever, but all the other races. There's a lot of Israelis, you've seen those about, there's, black Africans, West Caribbeans, they're from everywhere, but try and integrate, that's the main thing.
I don't know, I guess just to try and share with people their culture and their food and their knowledge, and so that people get to know a little bit better about what it is to be Somali, and hopefully people will be a bit more educated about the place and maybe give slightly better answers than I have. So
the advice I'd probably give is to just try and kind of see the country and kind of use its facilities and make sure that you know where to get help when you need it. So, from libraries, and know what kind of government services you can access, so that you become integrated more into society than basically living kind of and not knowing what help you can get and things. Yeah.
I'd say to have an open mind and try and meet as many different types of groups of people as they can, not just meet one group and assume that all English people are like that, and get out of the cities and get into the countryside. That would be my advice.
Maybe just assimilate as much as they can. It's a very different place culturally, but mix in, get to know as many people from the UK as possible.
Just to explore England and enjoy it.
waa hagaag waxaan filayaa in badan oo idin ka miday ay runtii qosol la dhacday, in kalena ay isweydiisay fikradahan dadkani, yacni fikradaha qaarkood siday inooga aaminsan yihiin. waxaa isweydiin leh jawaabaha qaar ay dadku bixinayeen markii la weydiiyey oo kale diinta ay dadka Soomaalidu haystaan, inay qaarkood aysanba wax badan ka ogeyn. laakiin dabcan waxa aanu leenahay fikirkan waa dadka aanu su'aalay qaar ka mid ah oo kaliya, dabcan ma aha dadka ajnabiga oo dhani ma aha fikir ay Soomaalida ka aaminsan yihiin. laakiin run ahaantii qosol ay ahayd jawaabo badan oo ay ka bixiyeen, sida diinta oo kale markii la weydiiyey, iyo dalka Soomaaliya waxa uu caanka ku yahay oo ay in badan yiraahdeen virusiga oo kale. run ahaantii Soomaaliya dadka qaar waxay dhaheen Black Hawk Down oo ahaa filimkii laga sameeyey dalka Soomaaliya waqtigii uu Mareykanku imanayay 90-nadii. taasoo kale dad badan waxay yidhahdeen waanu ka xasuusanaa. haddaba dhalinyarada iyo ku su-aalahan dadka weydiinayey soo diyaariya ayaa waxaa ka mid ahaa, oo mahad gooni aanu u naqayno, ayaa waxaa ka mid ahaa maxamed sadiiq, adna, axmed sbayda, xuseen yare iyo weliba miski. runtii aad iyo aad ayay u mahadsan yihiin dhalinyaradaas waktigooda qiimaha iyo qaayaha leh u horay tv-gan, iskuna xilqaamay si ay ugu soo gudbiyaan soomaalida fikirka laga aaminsan yahay. haddaba daawadow, waxaan filayaa in aynu ogaanay bulshada aynu la dhaqannahay qaarkood fikradaha ay naga aaminsan yihiin, iyo inta ay ka yaqaanaanba dadkeenna, diinteenna, dalkeenna iyo dhaqankeennaba. waa hagaag, inta aynu dib ugu kulmi doono barnaamijkan la mid a, anigoo ah fuad ahmed iyo dhammaan shaqaalaha tv-ga SOMSAT, waxaanu idinkaga baxaynaa salaanta islaamka oo ah assalaamu calaykum waraxmat ullaahi wabarakaatu.